Hi, Rima.
Hey Fiona, how are you?
Hi, good, thanks. So I was just looking at a client's file and I saw a lump sum payment. How would the bank treat that on their statement?
Okay. Was it a big amount? Lump sum meaning like more than, let's say, 5 grand or something?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, all right. That's a very good question, Les. We were just discussing that previously. So basically, from the banking point of view, whenever there's a lump sum payment in their saving account, especially when there's a purchase involved, the bank has to see where the money is coming from. Because let's say, the couple is earning, say, 100 grand a year, for example. Now, after their expenses, let's say they're saving 5 grand a month, for example, yeah? But now 45 grand, the case you were discussing, you were saying that there was 45 grand lump sum payment, Les was saying earlier, in one of his clients' accounts. So if there's a 45,000 lump sum payment in your account, the bank will obviously be curious to know, these guys are earning, say, 100 grand per year. How come they've got 45 grand from? Which source did it come from? Especially when there's a purchase involved, because we have to show their saving statements. And if the LVR, the loan to value ratio, is above 80%, the banks check the saving statements very, very carefully. If it's below 80%, banks don't care. Wherever the money comes from, doesn't matter. But when it's above 80%, because there's LMI fee involved, they're very, very cautious in terms of where this money is coming from. So whenever you see from your customer statement there's a lump sum, even above 5 grand, even if it's more than 5 grand, you still have to find out where this money came from and what was the source and why is it sitting in their account, and explain it to the assessor.
Okay.
That's how they treat it.
Well,
Okay.
I guess where I was perhaps going with my statement there was, along the lines of, in anti-money laundering and sort of counter-terrorism, sort of financing,
Yeah.
somebody that's, say, earning only a small amount of money and then suddenly $50,000, sort of comes into their account,
Yeah.
then it's going to trigger, alarm bells with lenders and
That's
also the Australian Transaction Reporting and Analysis Centre.
Yes.
It's going to trigger sort of red flags there, and they're thinking, now, how does somebody like that suddenly come into, sort of $45,000?
Exactly.
Have they been
Yeah.
dealing in illicit substances or anything like that?
Yeah, exactly. So
That's-
that's how banks normally treat these lump sum payments. So that's the answer for you.
Okay, thank you.
Not saying that the guys